Today, I wanted to talk about something that I wanted to talk about yesterday, while the thought was still fresh in my mind. But I ended up falling asleep and taking a little bit of a cat nap. Turns out I woke up at like 2 a.m. this morning, but that's beside the point. So I wanted to talk about the Draco playthrough, and if you don't know, I'm doing a current special edition playthrough, even though I'm on the latest version of Skyrim. That's beside the point. Kind of stay with me here. As I was going through the playthrough, I did everything, the main quest and everything like that. However, my thing is, and I've kind of come to this realization, as I was doing the Dawnguard DLC, for Skyrim, I was, just, I felt like I was going through the motions, and I felt like I don't know, as much as I want to complete that specific character arc, right? When I deleted that character before, I did so with the intent that I never really wanted to do it again. Um, but then I ended up redoing it over and over and over again. That was kind of on me, and it wasn't really something that I wanted to do. But I ended up doing it anyways. I know, crazy. I know, right? Now, um, fast forward to 2025, I'm doing my that same playthrough again, kind of going through the same thing where going to the main quest, On Guard, and obviously the last DLC. Um, I realized as I was thinking about it, as I was, before I went to bed yesterday, I felt that I didn't have as much passion for that particular character as I thought I did. Um, because I had just completed a live stream of Skyrim recently, and um, honestly, I want to move on from from it. I have other plans in place, in terms of Skyrim. Like I want to do a legendary difficulty playthrough, a legendary difficulty survival playthrough. Um, I want to do a true run of the mill vanilla anniversary edition playthrough. Because every single quote unquote vanilla, which basically means no mods activated, mod on it, is basically saying, hey, because what ends up happening is that I end up adding mods to the playthrough. I've it happens a lot. Um, but I think that as I'm sitting here recording this video, I think that I will end the Draco arc, um, and maybe revitalize him, in like another playthrough or something. I think that's what I'll do. Um, yeah. So I have many different playthroughs that I want to do, all on Anniversary Edition. Not on Special Edition, because honestly, those videos don't get a whole lot of views as they used to, and everybody's pretty much on the Anniversary Edition anyways. Um, but long story short, I am going to be ending this playthrough here, right in the middle of the Dawnguard DLC. So obviously, if you've been watching it, obviously with the whole YouTube thing, obviously it's, maybe none of you have ever seen the Draco playthrough because most of those videos are hidden anyways. Um, but I think that for those of you who do see it, right, and I'll put this video in the playlist that I have for the that I have for for the Draco playthrough, and I'll just say, hey, this is gonna be the end, right? The end of, the Skyrim special edition playthroughs, period, right? I'm not going to be going back to special edition. I'm going to be strictly doing anniversary edition content from here on out. Now in terms of like, you're probably curious, well, what about the Legacy of the Dragonborn? Are you still going to do, an LOTD Legacy of the Dragonborn mod without Creation Club? Yes, I will. Um, I will still be on Anniversary Edition. It just won't be using the latest version of the mod. It'll on be on a prior version. I still have a lot of I still have a structure in mind when it comes to that particular mod. Um, Once I get all that out of the way, and then I'll, be doing more Anniversary Edition content later on. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. Obviously, it's, not something that I take lightly, because I love Skyrim. I love Skyrim. I love its things, but obviously, going through old playthroughs that I've done, um, I'll probably be deleting most of the playlist that I created and basically just saying, "Hey, Anniversary Edition A, B, and C or whatever," right? Or I'll probably rename them. Who knows? I'll probably rename them. Look, I have a lot of older, um, anniversary or special edition content that obviously got hidden, for whatever obvious reason, because YouTube is YouTube. Um, I have a few, at least a couple of special edition playthroughs that I've done. Um, and if you wanted to check them out, I will leave them linked in the description box below, if I remember that is. And so yeah, um, I'm obviously, I can feel myself rambling or attempting to ramble. So I'm just gonna end the episode, or the video here. But yeah, obviously, I hope you guys understand. This was just a little rant of mine. A little kind of like, hey, this is not going to be the end of the Skyrim playthroughs. It's just going to be, hey, I'm just going to be doing Anniversary Edition strictly on this channel. I think ever since Anniversary Edition came out, I kind of lost interest in Special Edition almost, even though it's like it's basically the same, game or whatever. Just, it is what it is. You can call Special Edition, Anniversary Edition, whatever. It's still Skyrim. I just don't have the passion for a special edition. I made a promise to myself that I would be doing strictly Anniversary Edition content all time. There it is. Anyways, that's about it. Obviously, leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.